today's the first day of fall. And so in the past, all summer, when I teach a yoga class, once in a while, like an unripe fruit would fall, but it hurts because it's not ripe, right? But how embarrassing would it be if a fruit fell and it's ripe because it's fall and it just splattered all over me?
For me, that's gonna be super fun to watch.
I
or
think
to
so
see.
too. I kind of
But
hope it
you take care
happens.
of yourself.
I kind of hope it happens for family day, you know?
I know. How many can you see now on your tree?
I mean, it's pretty like it's endless, you know? It's the orange ones that I'm worried about. Those are the ones that splatter. Like I was teaching, I was a virtual training the other day, and I was like right here, and a fruit splattered to my left. I was like, oh, that was a close call. So we will
How
see.
cool will it be if you catch it?
And start eating it.
Exactly.
I catch it and start eating it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or we can probably have like an EDU video, like improving your reflexes.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
All right, we have about a minute, and then we can start.
Cool.
Thanks again, Jiao for joining in. We have our awesome Jamie here, personal trainer and group fitness instructor at MPK19. All right, we'll be starting shortly. So while waiting for others, or while waiting for us to start, please don't forget we have our well-being work from home page. You can check out all our contents, all our videos from spa, nutrition, personal training, and of course from group fitness. So check it out if you haven't. We have a lot that you might probably, take some, and then might be helpful for your fitness journey. So check it out, check our page. Okay, so I guess we can start now. So before we start, let me just read some class guidelines and safety. Participation in this program is voluntary. The instructor cannot diagnose problems or recommend treatment, and is not a substitute for your doctor's care. Consult your doctor before your child begins an exercise program or makes changes to his or her lifestyle or healthcare routine. No equipment is necessary for class, just an exercise mat or a towel. Please be mindful of your child's exercise space and be careful with furniture, pets, or other obstacles that may enter your child's space. Encourage your child to exercise at his or her own level. Follow the instructor's guidance regarding exercise modifications and footwear. Help your child prepare a water bottle and encourage him or her to hydrate as needed throughout the class. If your child is not feeling well during this or any physical activity, please guide your child to sit down and assess how she is feeling before continuing. If you or your child needs assistance, contact someone who can help. With that being said, take it away, Jamie, and have a wonderful class.
Hi everyone, Jamie here. Welcome to Family Day Yoga. I am thrilled you are here. For our class today, you are welcome to turn your screen on if you like, or of course, if not, you can keep your screen off. For Family Day today, we are focusing on introducing yoga to all ages. Now, at any point in time during the practice, if it's confusing, you can always take your time and repeat what we just did. When you're ready, go ahead and take your yoga mat or towel and you'll place it long way, hot dog style, the way I have here. So that if you see me, your mat is similar to mine. In class today, I'll be like your mirror. If you see my right hand, you're looking at your left hand. When you're ready, come on and have a seat and we'll get started. As you're seated, you can go ahead and cross your legs if that's comfortable for you. And we're going to start off with our hands to our heart center. That's where your heart is, right in the center of your chest. What you can do is you can take a big breath in through your nose, so you're breathing in, and you can breathe out through your mouth. We'll take it to next. Let's go ahead and place your left hand right at your heart. Let's take your right hand right at your tummy. And we're going to try that again. This time, when you breathe in, try to let the air come into your belly, into your bottom hand, as you inhale through your nose. Can you feel that in your bottom hand? We're looking to expand and breathe so deeply. How much air can you take in? Can you take in a little bit more? Keep on trying. As you exhale, let the air out. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Inhale through your nose. Let the air come into your bottom right hand. Can you feel your belly expand? How much air can you take in? Can you take in a little bit more? And from here, one big exhale it out. That's how we'll start practice. That teaches us to relax. When you're ready, go ahead and have your hands right on your legs. And we're gonna move in a circular motion. From here, you can move in any direction that you'd like. We're going to make a small circle. Imagine a swirl. Can you make a bigger circle? How about bigger than that? Make sure you don't get dizzy. We're going slow. On this next breath, let's do this reverse. You can go into a small circle, maybe a bigger circle, or maybe even bigger than that. So wherever you are today, whoever you are today, as we do our yoga practice, we are going to explore shapes and directions. Let's go ahead and stay still. From here, we're going to look with our eyes, but also with our head. On inhale, breathe in through your nose, look up towards the sky. Do you see the beautiful sun? Do you see your ceiling? Do you see a tree? Next, look down. Do you see the floor? Do you see your feet? Do you see your mat? Go ahead and look forward. You might see me on your screen. Go ahead and turn towards your right. What do you see? Can you say it aloud or say it to yourself? Come on and look back to center. Let's look towards your left. If you're still learning direction changes, that's okay. Just follow along. And come on back to center. Let's do that again. Look up. The sky, the sun, the trees. Look down. The floor, your feet, your mat. Look right. What do you see? Maybe a couch, maybe a table. And look left. What do you see? And we'll come on back to center. Okay, friends, we're gonna take it next onto our mat. I'm going into what's called tabletop, or it might look like just a table to you. What do you do on your table? Maybe you do your homework, maybe you eat dinner. This is what we're looking for. A table, a flat back. What we'll do is take our fingers and we're gonna spread them wide. How wide can those fingers be? On this next breath, we're gonna drop the belly down and let's go ahead and look up again. This is an example of happy cow. That's the name of a yoga posture. Happy cow. What sound does a cow make? I don't know if you want to make the moo sound or just imagine the moo sound. When you're here, you might feel a stretch. You might feel that into your waist. Keep on looking up. Next, you'll look down. Do you see the floor? Can you round your back? Can you see between your feet? We're looking at a cat that might be a little angry. A cat that screeches. Do you have a cat? Do you have a cow? Come on back to center. Let's do that again. Belly down, looking up. We're looking for maybe the sky. Maybe we feel the stretch. Can we make the cow sound? Come on back to center. Rounding, letting the head look between our feet. Feeling the cat stretch. Feeling the back of our body open up. And we'll take it back to center. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and take your left hand, reach out. Your right leg, reach out. Whoa, this might take a little balance. That's okay. Sometimes we fall out and fall back in. Let's try that again to the other side. Your right arm, your left leg. Whoa, does it feel like balance? Or can you do this with your eyes closed? Open your eyes now though. Come on back to center. Let's do it one more time. Your left arm and right leg. Don't forget, I am like your mirror. So if you see me, I'm like in reverse. Come on back to center and let's switch. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Whoa, balance. Come on back down. In tabletop, what shape does this look like? Does it resemble a square? A rectangle? What can you see? From here, let's go ahead and step one foot back at a time. This is a plank position, a posture that helps you get stronger in your arms, in your legs, and of course, into your waist, your core. We'll bring those hips up high This is a very popular yoga posture. This is called downward facing dog. What sound does a dog make? Do you have a dog? What's your dog's name? Do you want a dog? We'll go ahead and bend one knee at a time. You might even look around. This one's pretty fun, huh? I like being upside down here. What can I see? Let's go ahead and walk our feet into our hands. And remember, when you're here, you can always bend your knees. Can you touch the floor? That's okay if you don't today. Can you touch your legs? And we'll roll our way up. We're coming on into center and we're standing tall. Stay where you are. You might be facing forward so you can see me. On this next breath, let's bring your feet together and you'll have your arms at your side. From here, when you breathe in, you can bring your arms up overhead. And you might see the sun, you might see the sky. You can wave hello. Hello, sun. Hello, sky. Let's bring our arms down, looking towards the floor. Ooh, hello, floor. Hello, feet. Let's try that again. Inhale the arms up. You might see the sun, the sky, the ceiling, the stairs. Come on back down towards the floor. The feet, the floor. Okay, let's come on back to the center. We're looking for a moon next with your arms at your side. We start here. Let's bring the arms overhead. Can your hands touch each other? Cool. If not, that's cool too, and you can stay right here. Let's go ahead and bring both arms all the way towards your left. Oh, you might see a moon here. Imagine that crescent moon when you're looking up at the sky at night. Maybe it's not a full moon, maybe it's a half moon, or a sliver of a moon. Let's come on back to center and we'll move to the other side. Half a moon, a full moon. What do you see? Let's come on back to center and we'll bring our arms back to our sides. We're exploring shapes again. From here, let's go ahead and take your hands to the heart center. That's your starting point. Remember, I am mirroring you, so take your left leg and we're going to bring it barely off the floor. I'm on my tippy toes and maybe I'll come up a little higher. Maybe that foot comes higher than that. This is tree pose. Wherever your tree is, start there. This is another balance. Can you stand on one foot? Does it feel like you're about to fall over? If so, step back out and try again. With any posture, you can always stop and try again. That's the best part about this. Maybe you feel comfortable to bring one hand overhead. Maybe you'll bring both hands overhead. How fun is this? If you're ready for a challenge, you might even close your eyes. Whoa! Okay, open your eyes so you can see what's going on. Let's take those hands back to the center and bring your feet down back to our starting position. What shape is this? Is it like a pencil? Like a rocket ship? Anything that's tall, that's together, that's long. Let's do tree to the other side. Hands to heart center. Take your right foot barely off the ground or really off the ground. Does this side feel stronger? Does this side feel better? Who knows? Let's try. From here, you might bring one arm up. You might bring the other arm up. Maybe you'll even close your eyes. Whoa! Does that make you off balance? Or did you like that? Open your eyes so you can see. Okay, let's bring those hands back to heart center. Feet down, nice and straight. Like a pencil, like a pen, like a marker, like a crayon. Anything that's tall, straight, and long. Okay, from here, hands to heart center. We're going to move our feet a little wider. How wide can you go? How wide can you go with control? We're going a little bit wider than that. Okay, with your feet wider than your hips. Your hips are right here where my hands are. We're going to focus on a few different positions. But first, let's look at shapes. What shape do you see with your legs? Do you see a triangle? I see a triangle. From here, let's look at that shape. From our triangle position, let's bring those arms overhead. Hello, sky. Hello, sun. Let's take our hands to heart center. We're working towards the feet, towards the floor, towards our feet. Let's do that again. Bring those Hands back to heart center, arms up. Hello sun, hello sky. From center, back down towards the floor, towards our feet. Okay, from center position, let's go ahead and move our hips towards the left side. Now when you're doing this, what you might feel is your body loading, getting strong on your left side. You're carrying most of your body weight. We'll do this again, of course, to the other side. Move your body towards your right. You feel the weight shifting to the other side. That's how we build our strength. By practicing, we'll try that again. Off towards your left. Our triangle has changed shapes. What shape is this exactly? It's another triangle, just not exactly even. And switch, other side. Okay, from here, we go ahead and take it back to center, and we'll bring our feet together, nice and long. What shape is this? You decide. Okay, from here, I'm going to turn my body off to the side so you can see me from the side. With your left foot forward, with your right foot back, we are bringing the arms up. This is a high lunge. In high lunge, we extend through our arms, and we can look up if that feels comfortable for us. In high crescent lunge, crescent like the moon, we might feel our whole body stretch from the tops of our hips into our tummies, into our neck. We're here for a big inhale through the nose, and on exhale, hands back to heart center. Okay, from here, turn your body towards me, towards the screen. Take your time and get into what's called Warrior Two. So, your right leg is nice and long. Your toes are pointing towards me, towards the screen. Your left toes are going to point forward to the top of your mat, and you can turn your head so you're looking over your left hand. We are in Warrior Two. On this next breath, let's straighten that front leg. Whoa, another triangle shape. We were here earlier. Let's bend that left knee and feel that stretch into our lower body. Let's straighten that leg again. Whoa, triangle pose. We see the shape through our two legs and the floor. Let's do that one more time. Straighten, then bend. Okay, from here, we slowly bring our hands to center. Step your right leg all the way in. Hands to the sides. What shape is this? We're going to switch. From here, go ahead and keep your right foot forward, your left foot back. We are in high lunge. Arms are up, looking up towards the sky, or maybe even looking forward. So anytime we take a posture, remember, you want to do what feels better. So maybe you like to look forward, maybe you like to look up. I like it all. It just depends on the day. Today's Tuesday, so maybe I'll look forward. From here, you can take the hands to heart center. So now you're going to see me from the back profile. We're doing that same thing. Warrior Two. From here, notice that front leg. We're going to straighten, triangle pose, or lunge. Triangle pose. So notice from the back view, shoulders stay above the hips. Lunge. Straighten and lunge. Straighten and lunge. Hands to heart center. Step it in and bring those arms right back to your sides. On this next breath, stay facing forward so you can see me. We keep our feet together and we'll bring the arms up overhead. Let's bring our hips back. Bend your knees a little more, or maybe even more than that. Does this feel good? Does this feel hard? Does this feel easy? Okay, from here we'll take the hands to the center and we'll stand back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Bring the arms up, bend your knees, bend your hips a little, or a lot, or even more than that. We'll take the hands to heart center. Slowly come on up. Let's do that one last time. Let's bring the arms up, bend the knees a little more, or even more than that. from here, hands to center, and we slowly stand tall. Okay, friends, from here we're going to take the feet wider. We were here earlier. This time, let's get those toes to point out. From here, we open the arms and the legs into a star pose. Now let's look at the different shapes we can find. First, we see our good old triangle, but now let's bend the knees. What shape do we see? Does it look almost like a square? Let's go ahead and straighten the legs. Hello, triangle. Can we bend the knees? Almost like a square. Let's do that again. Our triangle and our square. From here, let's come on, bring the hands onto the legs, and we shift side to side. What you might feel here is balancing, but now we're balancing on 2 feet. We're going to slowly bring our hands back to heart center and bring the arms up overhead. And go ahead all the way, feet together, arms to your sides. Okay, from here, we go into another posture. Hands to the center. Take your left ankle above the right knee. Another balance pose. Let's look at what shape we have here. Do you see the number 4? There's 1, 2, 3, and here's number 4. We call this a standing figure 4, like the number 4. From here, if it feels good, we're going to put 2 postures together. Our standing posture, like we practiced, or you can bend your knee and feel a little bit of that squat posture we felt earlier. Let's try that again. Standing nice and tall, or bending at your knee. Let's take that one more time. Straightening up through that leg, and bending through that front knee. Balance. Come on to center and feet right back down. Let's try to the other side. Right ankle above left knee. And we start here, figure 4. We're looking for the number 4. So if you were to take a pencil and paper out and you wrote all the numbers, something you might see. From here you can stand tall or bend a little. You might stand tall and then bend your left knee. Standing tall one more time. And then bending at your left knee. Okay, come on up, back to standing. Let's bring your feet right back down. Let's bring it to the arms. We'll shake out those arms. What shape is this? Squiggly line. That's a shape too. From here, we'll bring both arms overhead. Let's create a circle. Can you see a circular movement with your arms? Let's take both hands all the way to the side. Look over to your right side. Maybe your hands touch, maybe they float. Bring the arms up back to circle, off to the other side. Maybe you're here, maybe your hands touch. Arms up, circle, one more each side, off to the side. Inhale, arms up, off to the other side. Come on, back to center. And we'll bring ourselves back into that low, low squat. Knees are bending, hands towards the floor. And we shake it out. Okay, friends, let's go ahead and work our way down so that we are on our mat. Any way you want to get there. You can sit right back down, or you can take your time getting right back down wherever you are. We're back in seated like we were when we started our yoga practice. From here, we'll focus a little bit more again on the arms and the shoulders. We're going to find a circular shape again. Earlier, you saw us do the circle. Now, we're taking the shoulder into the circle. So we're going to roll those shoulders forward. Small circle, maybe large circle. We're going to roll those shoulders back. Small circle, maybe large circle. Let's add the arms. Small circle, maybe large circle. Let's take it backwards. Small circle, maybe large circle. Okay, from here, our seated position, we're going to try that number 4 while we're on our seat. So do you remember what we did earlier? Let's start by bringing both legs in front of our body. Take your left ankle above your right knee. That's number 4. So if you are floating on top of me like a butterfly, you might see that number 4. Your hands to your sides and you can bend your right knee. This is seated figure 4. This is a good way to stretch. So whenever you're at home and you're taking your break from class, you can always come back here. Very relaxing when you're sitting down. From here, we're doing the exact same thing, just to the other side. Let's reverse the way we came in. Rewind, back, back to center. Legs are in front of your body. Take your right ankle above your left knee. Hands can stay right at your sides, and maybe you bend at that left knee. Figure 4. Maybe if you are a butterfly floating behind me, you might see that number 4. Again, maybe this side feels even more relaxing. We have 2 different sides. Sometimes one side feels a lot better than the other. From here, go ahead and release your legs. I'm going to take myself onto my mat. Lie on down when you're ready. Now while we're lying down, it's not quite nap time, but we want to feel a stretch. Let's go back to our shape. Let's take both legs up to the sky. When you see me, what do you see? Maybe capital L. What is a word that starts with the letter L? Life? Little? So while you're here, you might feel the back of your legs get a little bit of a stretch. If you don't feel anything really, that's okay. This is a great way to relax. Here's what we're doing next. Let's bend both knees. These are your knees. Let's straighten the legs. Let's do that again. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to straighten the legs. We're doing that one more time. Bending the knees. And we'll straighten the legs. Okay, let's take your right leg and bring it down. What letter is this? I still see an L. Or, if you look at my other leg, I can see a J. What word starts with the letter J? My name is Jamie, so I know one word already so far. While you're here, you might feel a stretch in the leg that's lifting up towards the sky, or even on the leg that's on the bottom. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Other side. And if you're at home and you're following me, you might find that we're on the same side or different side. That's okay. Either way, we'll switch. So don't worry about that. You might feel the stretch here in the top leg or the bottom leg. From here, bring both legs up to the sky. We're going to bend both knees. We're going back to the circular shape. We're going to go in a circle. So this is my knees going to the right, clockwise. So if you were to look at an analog clock, you might see myself going to the right. You can go to the other direction. And this stretch feels really nice onto the lower part of your back. It feels really nice into the hips. Sometimes it's just fun to stay onto the floor. From here, we slowly take both knees in, and you're going to move it off towards the screen, towards me. Keep your shoulders down. Now look away from the screen. This is a spinal twist. Your hands can stay close, or your arms can come long. Whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to switch to the other side. Knees away from the screen. Now you can look towards the screen. You might see me, or you can listen to hear the cues. You can have the hands close together, or you can bring the arms off to the side. We always want to do what feels the most comfortable so we can be safe in yoga. Let's come on back to the center. This next posture, we bring the legs up. Let's move your knees away from your hips. I think we've all done this at some point before. This is called happy baby. So just like a baby that's pretty happy in the crib, we might hold at our chin. You might grab at your toes. Can you touch your toes? If it's kind of far, it's okay. You can go back to the legs. And we'll move side to side, to side, to side. From here, If it feels nice, you might straighten one leg. You might straighten the other. If you want, you can straighten both legs. And we'll bring our feet back together. And we're going to let our legs drop towards the floor, onto our mat. You can bring your arms to the side and close your eyes. Now this is like mini nap time. We're focusing here on complete rest. Corpse pose. In Shavasana, you can stay completely still. You can breathe naturally. Try not to peek. And this is where you really mellow out. Bring the attention back towards your breath. Slowly reach the arms above your head and roll off your body to the side towards the screen. We're going to push ourselves away from the mat, and you can sit with your legs crossed like we did when we started our yoga class. You can bring the hands to the center, and we say namaste. That means light. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today, everyone. I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much.